And especially right now, I have to thank you for my mentor, Chiu Bixia, Jasmine Chiu, and she is the one create this, platform to us. And also thank you, Philip, and thank you, Ray. They also support so fully in this business for me. And also, let's introduce what is MPW War. Okay, let's have a video to introduce that. Yes, thank you, Ray. Jasmine is my mentor in New Skin business. She's in Malaysia. I'm in New York, but because of the internet, okay, but that's why the platform she can help me in this business. I still remember 3 years ago, she told me she wanted to create an online school. She wants to help all the new MP family, and she wants to help all the New Skin family in this platform. And this is the 5 times, our MPW platform also helping the, every month we have 5 days online. We invite all the main speakers, very famous, success leaders in New Skin to show you all the corner to New Skin business. This is amazing. This is amazing. And today, let me introduce our speaker for today, okay? And we are so lucky to have AlanNagao to be our main speaker today. And I don't know if he still remember me. That was in 2015, okay? That was in my first Ruby trip in Punta Cana. That was the first time I met you. And you were, power of your energy to share your vision, share your why. That time I was so new in New Skin, but the power and everything you speak out, it really catches me. I still remember you say, don't just say your goal. You have to do what you need to do, okay? To catch, don't just say it, you have to do it. Oh, that really powerful. And every time when I see you in convention, in kickoff meeting, you always have so many people around you and give people all the energy. When I see that, I told myself, I want to become the leader like you. Okay, you really, inspire me. And let's have with Ray to have a video to, introduce himself first.
Aloha, my name is AlanNagao. I'm a team elite, 15 years from Honolulu, Hawaii. And I've had an incredible chance to be mentored when I was in my early 20s from a man that was taught directly by Napoleon Hill. I am therefore second generation to Napoleon Hill. This incredible mentor, born in 1897, taught me the secrets and philosophies of success. I hope to share that with all of you, with my story and with some energy, and give you some tools that I learned over 2 years of mentorship with my teacher. And anyway, I'm getting up early at 5:30 in the morning to be with you guys. So please come on early, bring notes, and get ready. We're gonna send you some documents to print out, take care of everything before we get there, and I will see you there. Aloha.
Wow, thank you, Alan. You know, now it's 5:30 in Hawaii. And also I see Philip Chen, you know, also it's 5:30 in Vancouver. Let's have a flower to say thank you to them and to join us. It's great. That is the new skin culture, right? That's the new skin culture. I know they here, they just want to help us to know what it's really new skin is. And let me introduce him. And AlanNagao was so successful in his past business. And he retired when he was 39 years old with $30 million. Okay. And also he's so successful in yo-yo business and the kites business. And after that, he made new skin business and he was fully commit in new skin business and build a momentum. And he's he helps so many people all over the world and to help their business. And he is a mentor and to so many success leaders already. And let us have a welcome to AlanNagao to share his vision, to share his energy, and let us see his story. Okay, thank you, Alan. Yes.
Aloha, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. Yes? All right. I'm just really excited. You know, whenever Philip and I get together, I always say 1 + 1 = infinity. And that's AlanNagao and Philip Chan. We are infinity together. We love working all around the world together. We enjoy each other's company. We enjoy, of course, doing what we love to do, which is enjoy teaching and helping people. You know, I find that it doesn't matter what time of the day it is or when I am asked to speak about this topic I'm going to talk today. It doesn't matter what the situation is. I will talk about it with so much gratefulness and pleasure because I was so fortunate to learn from a man that was taught directly by Napoleon Hill. And just in case you don't know Napoleon Hill wrote the most famous book on success. It is called Think and Grow Rich. It is the second most read book next to the Bible. It is a very important document. So the first thing I'm going to tell you today is take some notes. I'm going to give you, weaving through my story, I'm going to be giving you some tips and some really good points that will help you in anything you do, actually. And so these tips and these special things that I'm going to be talking about, I want you to write a couple notes, but there is a special part of the notes I want you to write. And this is something anytime you go to a convention or any of the very top speakers come in and speak to you, you want to do this. In one clean page of your notes, make a square. Just draw a square. And on this square, you're going to write the very special things I must do. Like you can see Shirley talk about the one thing I must do from the time I spoke. So that's what you need to do, right? Maybe there will be only 3 notes in the square, but those notes are the most important notes you want to take. So today I want you guys to take those notes in that way. And I will begin with just really, I'm going to share a little bit of my screen, give you a little bit of my background, and hopefully everything works out good. Yep.
Alan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Because the translation, the Mandarin translation, the reception has some issue. So
okay,
let's fix that part. Otherwise, the Mandarin people may not understand you 100%. So Ray,
okay,
can you deal with LC about the reception? Make sure, you know that the reception in the Mandarin translation is like, it's not smooth.
Okay, while they're doing that, I'm going to see if I can get my screen.
Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to fix that. Sorry. Sorry, Alan. Just give me 30 seconds, Alan.
No problem. Oh, man, I love this. I know everybody over here.
Okay.
Okay, give me one. Do you know that 你知不知道 the reception is not properly? Do you notice that? It's not great, right? Is it great or not great? The reception is great.
Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay, give me 1 second, okay? 1 second. Hey, Elsie, you want to check your message from me?
Any luck, you guys?
Yep, Alan is coming. It's just, I think he's getting the earpiece. Yeah.
Hey, Philip, if you guys have a problem, we have Rose Hamill over here that can translate into Mandarin for you. And she is in very good internet connection here in
she knows
California.
She know what to talk next, you know. Well, in case we cannot really solve the problem, then well, that is probably a good option. You know. Let's think out. Elsie is also a very good translator, and then
Okay, is Rose coming in, Alan?
Yes, she will come in. You got the password and everything, Rose? Yeah.
Alan, I'm going to stop your screen for 1 second.
I have it written down here. Give us 1 second here, guys, and we will.
Yeah. I'll just,
So Ray, LC 嗰個 translation 係決定咗唔係好 work 係咪啊？
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's coming. She's turning on right now, so give her a second. It's 5:30 over here, so she was still curled up. The beauty of our business is really this incredible product. I mean, we get up in the morning and we feel like we're ready to go. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? Okay, I think Rose is in. Can you see her, Rose Hamill? It might be new elites. I don't know.
Well, if Rose turn on the camera, it's easy to see her, right?
I am on the camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5:30 in the morning. Sorry.
Yeah, Rose, thank you so much, you know.
Oh, you're most welcome, Philip. I'll go to the Chinese room, right?
Yeah.
Ray's gonna put me in.
Ray, unmute yourself and then let Rose talk.
Hey, Rose, I'm just adding you right now into the room. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you are. There you are. Okay, we're good.
Good. We can start.
Yep, it's all Alan.
Okay, wait, let me go share screen. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see here.
Rose, are you there? 喺嗰度啊 ，Rose。得你準備好啦嘛？得 ，OK。Yeah, Alan, you can start.
All righty, give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just gonna share my screen. Well, good morning, everyone. AlanNagao here from, well, normally Honolulu, Hawaii. During the pandemic, I've been enjoying our retreat center here in Casa Aloha, which is in Buena Park, California, about 9 minutes away from Disneyland in Orange County. I just want to say thank you again for NP World, Philip Chan, and all of the team for inviting me to share my story and share a little bit of information with all of you. It's always my pleasure to work with Philip and his crew and his team. Um, you know, maybe you might find it so strange that getting up at 5:30 in the morning is my pleasure. And I'll tell you why it is. You know, when I was taught by my mentor, I feel so grateful for this information. And for me, it is like me saying thank you to my mentor. And so it is really, really wonderful to have the chance to talk to all of you. I see a lot of participants on, and I hope that you will say aloha to me in our chat. I would love if today, as I'm giving my talk, I'm going to have you respond and you know, share with me some information. Maybe I will ask some questions. Please chat it up with me because I can see all of your responses. Aloha, everybody. And I'll just say, you know, my background starts in a very basic way. I started in Hawaii in a humble beginning. This is my picture. My favorite toy is here. This was a toy I love because this is how I could get around the neighborhood, because I was born with a disability, with a handicap. And this disability was caused by drugs given to my mom. It was for morning sickness in the early 1960s. This drug was a bad drug, and it caused tens of thousands of kids to be born with very severe handicaps, without arms and just little flippers, or in my case, without my leg, without my right leg, and missing some fingers. And, you know, this made life pretty tough in my early days. I had to wear this helmet every day, even to school, like elementary school. So imagine I walked into school the first day and all the kids ran away from me. You're a monster, you're a robot. And I sat in class. There were 4 girls sitting next to me crying because they were afraid of me. You know, most people have fond memories of their elementary. In my case, I remember, you know, crying every day. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. And, you know, kids can be quite cruel. I remember, you know, kids, you know, realizing that if they just pushed me a little from the left like this, I would fall over like a tree. And they would run away, and I could never catch them because I could not run. So can you imagine my beginning of my life? I mean, really, but I believe God always give you something for whatever he take away. He took away my leg. I couldn't run, but he gave me this smile on my face. No matter what happened in my life, it seemed I always have this smile on my face. And for me, this is one of the big keys to success. To just have a smile on your face, to just be happy is such a huge impact on your success. And I'm going to share today some really key things that can help you in your success. Now, you know, I'm going to tell you that I had a pretty a fun time and a fun life. I got with this smile. I represented the Easter Seals, which is Easter Seals are the organization to help at that time crippled kids. I know we don't say those terms anymore, but crippled kids. And so I got to meet the President of the United States, in Washington, D.C. Now, this is flying from Hawaii on a propeller airplane. I remember these flying all the way over to Washington, D.C. through Los Angeles, where I got to go to Disneyland with 2 huge bodyguards. I got to cut in line in front of everybody and go through all of the Disneyland rides. Well, by high school, I realized that I love to surf. You know, something interesting happens. You know, I could not run, right? So during my time, and still cannot actually, but even though I couldn't run, so therefore I couldn't do all of the normal activities that kids do. I couldn't do basketball or football, or I could, but I couldn't run. I couldn't, you know, really play competitively baseball or any of those sports. In fact, even in schoolyard games, I was always the last one to be picked because, you know, dodgeball, you need to run away from the ball, and I couldn't run. But somehow, you know, what I picked up was I started to play yo-yos during elementary school. And
I'm sorry to interrupt you again, Alan. I'm sorry to the Rose translation, like not smooth again. Rose, are you using Bluetooth or the headphone? Because Bluetooth is easy to make it not smooth enough. If you can have the headphone, it will be much smoother. Because people are talking about right now. 你而家用緊係 headphone 定 Bluetooth 㗎？哦，你係用緊 headphone 㗎？你用緊 Bluetooth？你用緊藍牙定 headphone 咧？我諗會好啲，因為窒下頭先，窒喺不斷。
Sorry, Alan.
No problem.
Yeah.
Things I love to do. Aloha.
Because we really want to make sure the translation is like very understandable. That's why thank you for your patience. We have to fix this first so that we make sure everyone can catch the message 100%.
现在的中文翻译呢有一点点的不清晰哈，所以我们会马上把这个问题解决掉，让大家都能听到啊，大家稍安勿躁，谢谢。
He is running around the house looking for headphones. We use Bluetooth headphones. I mean, that's the only way we know how to do it. Looking for a wired headphone so she can do this for you guys.
Wired headphone is much smoother than the Bluetooth.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. But are you using Bluetooth right now, or you using wire?
I think she wasn't using her headphones. I think she was.
我们的翻译现在在满房子里面到处找他的耳机哈，大家可以等一下，找到耳机为大家更好的这个希望等一下不会断断续续哈，伙伴们大家再等一下，谢谢。
You know what is so beautiful?
Rose 點樣揾唔揾到啊？可以開始啦。
Can you hear her now? She's speaking in Chinese. Yes.
而家咁聽得你好清楚喎。嚇，而家好清楚。係。
Yep. Yes. Okay. Let's check it out. If you can close the door, baby. Thank you. We have to be physically separated a little bit. All right. So you guys can hear that okay? Everything okay? She's going to get back on in a second, and just, if you could make a note, if you are Mandarin speaking in English, if you're bilingual, if you can make a note if the Mandarin translation is good now. I can't read the Chinese.
係而家清楚啦。
Yeah.
Alan, go ahead.
Okay, well, let's give it a shot here. Anyway, well, I just want to say, you know, in high school, I realized, well, I was talking about actually I started playing yo-yos in elementary school, and in middle school, I started flying kites. And I was one of the best kite makers in my school. In those days, kites were made out of paper and wood, but you have to put it together. And I was always asked to put other people's kites together because I couldn't run. So, you know, when you fly a kite, you have to make it perfectly without a tail. So I could just hold it up into the air and let it go and start flying it. Well, guess what? Those were my businesses later. So any obstacle, any big problem, any difficulty becomes your greatest advantage. You have to look for the seed of the opportunity within any, you know, crisis or difficulty. And I think this is something that is one of the philosophies of success that is so critical in your spirit, in your life. I learned to surf in high school, and I love to surf. In fact, you know, once I was in the water, I can swim as fast as anybody else. I can surf as good as anybody else. But the difficulty was always getting in the water. I would take off my leg. Where I surf, the waves come all the way up the beach. It's a very sandy beach. It's a very ripping type of surf. And so I would take off my leg at the parking lot and then hop down the beach, boing, 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 splash in the water. Now, again, once I was in the water, it was fine. But getting in the water, every time I would hop down the beach, people would stare at me. And I hated that feeling. Maybe some of you remember in high school when people stared at you, how you felt. I felt terrible. But I had to decide, was I going to do what I love to do? Or was I going to let what other people think and do control what I love to do? And truthfully, I was not the best student in high school. My mom was so happy when I graduated on time, but I surfed almost every day. Boing, 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 splash in the water, boing, 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 up the beach every afternoon. And why I tell you this story is if you really go for success, you will probably be labeled like you're crazy or what, you know, you might get some criticism, you know, why are you doing that? And you have to decide whether your dreams are big enough for you to do whatever it takes. And I'm going to say to you today that the sharing I give you today is, I think, so important because I think a lot of people work hard, but you must learn a couple key principles to make your work super effective. And I hope to share with you some of those super effective things that you can do. So I started taking personal development training, and this was one of the first teachers. His name is Thomas Willite. He wrote an incredible manuscript, ancient, really looking manuscript, bound in leather, and I took some seminars and classes. And I learned this principle about to think is to create. To think is to create. And so this is a principle that we're going to be talking about today. Now, what I started to realize after studies, and I was going to seminars, spending a lot of money, and I didn't have a lot of money. I opened my own business at 19 years old, but I was losing money. So I was actually underwater and going deeper underwater, spending money on personal development, money I didn't have. So, but during this process, I started to understand that the key is to reprogram your mind. That the most important lesson in personal development was actually getting the information the last 6 inches, the inches between your ears, in your mind, inside of your mind. And so I started to write, affirmations. I wrote like 60 affirmations, recorded it, and played it all night in headphones to myself, listening over and over. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm a leader, I'm, punctual. All of these things I was not, disciplined. I am, confident. All of these things that I was not, I started to listen to over and over and over. And they say when you're ready, your teacher will appear. And my teacher appeared. His name, Joseph Green. Now, Mr. Joseph Green, born in 1897, was taught directly by Napoleon Hill. And over the years, I've found other mentors. I've been teaching this philosophy of Think and Grow Rich. And when I met Philip Chun, I said, man, I want to mentor you for a while. And I followed Philip around the world, literally 30 seminars in different countries, like in China and in Canada, all over the world, and all over Latin America. Philip came to teach, and I followed him there as well. It was beautiful. It's been a beautiful relationship. My mentor, Joseph Green, born in 1897, taught by Napoleon Hill, was a Dale Carnegie instructor in 1940s and 50s. He was 88 years old when I met him. He looked like maybe Albert Einstein, white hair. He walked slowly, spoke with a very raspy voice. But the knowledge and the wisdom he possessed, he would speak to us, and I was one of 6 in mastermind with him for 2 years. I was so fortunate. He had a process. He was actually going to work as a salesman. He called it honing the sword. He was perfecting the philosophy of success in himself. And then he would teach for 2 years. Work for 5, teach for 2. Work for 5, teach for 2. And I met him on his last training cycle. So you can imagine why I'm so happy to have his knowledge. And, he teaches from the book Think and Grow Rich, which was written by Napoleon Hill. But really, the philosophy came from Andrew Carnegie. And Andrew Carnegie at the time was the richest man in the world. Now, if you measure throughout history, he was still the 4th richest man ever to live. And so I don't know, maybe Tesla is going to outperform him, but wow, incredible, right? And so I want you guys to think about this title, Think and Grow Rich, and what that actually means. It does not mean think and grow rich. It means think and program to grow rich. And so I'm going to talk about programming that special genie inside of you. We have a magic genie. Maybe you heard the story of Aladdin and the lamp, and you polish the lamp. This big blue genie appears, right? And what does the genie say? Your wish is my command, right? Your wish is my command. And we have this magic genie inside of us. And this magic genie is always asking us what our wish is. The problem is, as you know the story of Aladdin, Genie, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a team elite. I want to be a 4-star platinum team elite. The genie actually says, your wish is my command. But the next words out of your mouth literally cancel what you said earlier. But I don't know how. I'm not a good leader. Your wish is my command. I don't think I can do it. Your wish is my command. So the most key principle is to have singleness of purpose or a single mind. Now, this is not always easy to do, to have a single mind, to have a single thought. And so your programming must come in alignment to what it is you want. And so therefore, my mentor asked us not to read any newspapers, television, even during this time where the news is on every day. We have not really been participating in the news. I mean, we're the last ones to find out. It's kind of incredible, but the key is to block out any negativity out of your mind and to be single-minded in your thoughts. And so we're going to talk about this process and how to do this, this process. You know, Bruce Lee, one of the most famous actors in Hollywood, says, I don't believe in pure luck. You have to create your own luck. You have to be aware of the opportunities around you and take advantage of them. Now, Bruce Lee himself used the key principle I'm going to teach today, which is called the definite purpose in life statement. And this is actually Bruce Lee's handwritten definite chief aim in life. And so, you know, if you read it, I'm not going to read it, but, you know, he actually states in his statement exactly what he wants and how much money he wants to make. And this is the key. And to state what you're going to give for this money. And so, you know, this is written in a form, we have it written in English, Korean, Chinese. For NP World, we did all of this before. Ask your senior partners and they can give you this statement. But you must have 6 things that comprise the statement. First, a date. And we recommend a date 1 year from now. You have to have a specific amount of money you want to make in 1 year. You want to write down what you need to learn or be better at. But you're going to say, not I want to be better at being more confident or persistent or strong or more of an action person or more gentle, whatever it is you need. You, instead of saying, I will or I want to be, no, I am. You're going to use the words in present tense. I am strong, powerful, leader, persistent, you know, whatever it is that you need more of. And it's not what you are, it's what you need more of. So if you're already a strong personality, probably you need to be more patient, more gentle, more loving, more vulnerable. That might be a hard word for you that are really powerful. If you're kind of soft and gentle, you need to be more powerful, confident, stronger. If you are a thinker, you need to take more action. I am a man, a leader of action, action, action. If you're always the fun, loving, joyful person, you need to be more disciplined, more organized, right? So these are the words critical for your statement. And then what happens when you have success? What is it going to look like? Money is very difficult to visualize, but what you say is a goal for yourself. You know, for you. Now, if you're one of those that always helps your family, helps everybody else, never help yourself, you must put in a goal for yourself, something you're only going to do for you. Maybe a nice clothes, maybe a nice new car, a nice purse, whatever it is that you want. But you must put it in because that is one of the blocks you give to everyone but you don't give to yourself. If you have a trouble with a goal for yourself, you must put down, it's my turn now. This opportunity is your turn. It is your year. It is your time. And write down those words, it's my turn now. Somebody can type that in Chinese, put it down in your language. It's my turn now. It's not just saying it with words, it's with emotion. You want to put it into your heart. So, everybody out there, put your hands out like this, put your hands out like this, and say, it's my turn now. Now, I'm going to change my view. I want to see if everybody could turn on their camera and practice this, because this is the important point I want to make. It is your actions. Okay, everybody say it all together in your language, okay? Put your hands out like this. Everybody turn on your cameras. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's my turn now. And with that power, that's what is the key. To get it to program your mind, you must physically put the power into yourself, okay? Now, you notice today, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm doing all of the things that give me energy, give my cells energy. But you have to give yourself energy. That's the key, okay? Now, you want to have a goal for your family, which for all of you, I think is pretty easy, and a goal for the world. In the end, this life is about what you're going to do for the world. And I'm going to say that I have heard a lot of people share their goals and everything, but the most emotional goal is what their vision is. And it's always not about what they're going to do for themselves, it's what they're going to do for the world. So write something in your statement there. This is called the definite main purpose in life statement, chapter 2 of the book Think and Grow Rich, right? Now, the last thing I'm going to write down is thank you, God, for it is done. Now, you can write down whatever you want. Thank you, Buddha, or thank you, the universe, whichever way you want to state it. But just know you don't have to do it all by yourself. You will have help. And this is the principle that we're talking about here. Now, the statement and the self-confidence formula. Now, I have shared with Philip and NP World many times the self-confidence formula. I'm going to do it. I believe that Rose can do it in Chinese. I hope your translators can actually do this, but I will try to do it a little slower than I normally do it. First, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. That's the first paragraph. Second, I know that the dominating thoughts of my mind will gradually transform themselves into action. Therefore, I devote 30 minutes daily, demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. You must memorize all of these statements, and these statements will help you to develop the confidence. So first you need the vision, the idea, and then you need the belief that you can achieve it. The self-confidence formula, which is the chapter of faith in the book Think and Grow Rich, you can also get it the way we wrote it, is critical for your belief. I know I can achieve it. So I want this. I know I can do it. And then, as Philip always says, give, right? Be about love. Help other people, right? I always say to my team in New Skin that if all you did in a day is help somebody. It could be you didn't do any prospecting, you didn't get any customers, you didn't sell anything, you didn't do any of the things, but all you did was help somebody, maybe some sideline, somebody on the street, but you helped them. You did New Skin. That is New Skin. That is our culture. That is what we are doing, helping people, period. And at the end of the day, this is a critical thing you must do. Recognize what you did do during a day, not what you didn't do, what you did do. Put in the magic ingredient. That's the magic ingredient every day to put into your mind what you did do and not what you didn't do. So you have to replace the beating hammer into your brain of negativity, like I didn't do enough calls, I didn't do enough, I didn't do this, I was supposed to do that. You take away the hammer and you replace it with what I did do. I did do this, I did do that, I did have a great year. You know, it's the New Year's. And I'm going to tell you, many people set their goals by looking and reviewing last year and saying, what I didn't do, I need to accomplish this year. So what it ends up is like, oh my God, I didn't do this. I said I was going to do that. I didn't lose my weight. I did. And then they say, so this year, I have to do this. I have to do that. You know, that is completely the wrong energy, completely the wrong energy. If you're going to set goals for this year, write down 100 things you accomplished last year. 100 things, even the little things. You know, last year I was stuck here in Los Angeles. I learned to garden. I planted 100 trees in my backyard. I have fruits coming out like crazy right now. You know, I went fishing like so many times this year. I mean, I love fishing. I'm crazy about it. I got to do a lot of things. I lost 20 pounds, 25 pounds, swam in my endless pool. Those are accomplishments. They might be small, but they are things that I learned. I learned how to garden. I have an organic garden. Little things. Write down all the things you did, 100 things, before you write your goals for the year. Before you write your goals for the year. And with that energy, now this year I get to, not I got to. There's a big difference in those words. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No. I get to this year do some very special things. So I wanna wish everybody a happy new year. I should have started with that and just ask everybody to set your goals that way this year, write and build a dream board for this year and start to really think what it is that you want. In my case, you know, my first goal was to get my business on track. I met my mentor, I was studying. He told me to set a goal I don't think I could achieve. And I said, I'm gonna sell $2,000 of kites every day. That seemed like an impossible goal because I was selling $80 of kites a day. Well, using this definite main purpose in life statement, within 2 years, I was doing over $2,000 a day. The minute I achieved my goal, he said, set your next goal. That's point number 2. The minute you achieve your goal, set your next goal. You became a team elite this year, set your next goal, 4-star platinum team elite. You know, start my foundation, whatever it is that you're going to do. So I know that my next goal was to travel around the world. I had no way to travel. I was still not making enough money to travel all around the world. I couldn't get away from my shop so much, but I became a kite flying professional. I never knew there was such a position, but I became the world champion in team flying acrobatic, like dancing in the sky with kites. And we became world champion. Here we are visualizing the perfect routine. So we have sticks and we have little kites at the end, and we visualize the perfect routine. You have to visualize success every day. You know, my goal is to visualize only a half a day. I visualize in the morning, half a day of success. This morning got up, I visualized my success for today's event, and then you perform it. You perform half a day at a time, and you set a goal weekly. Don't set a goal just for the year. You must have these short things that you can control. All you need to do is have one successful day and then have one successful day. That is the philosophy of success. One day at a time, one successful day. In my case, I only do half a day. Okay, I do half a day and half a day. Okay, in middle of lunch, I usually take a break, visualize my success. I go and meditate a little while, and then I visualize my second half of the day. And so, you know, conquer the world. Don't be afraid to set some big goals. That is one of the keys my mentor really taught me. I came back from kite flying, and I decided, you know, I was still living in my mother-in-law's one bedroom of their home. I was married. I was, you know, I had all of this happening, and I was still living at home. So I was traveling around the world. I remember my real estate agent said, "What have you been doing the last few years?" Well, do you know the life of a kite flyer? Drinking every day, every night, and flying kites every day. That's what I was doing. So I didn't have much money. I had traveled. I wanted to build a home. I wanted to build a dream home, a multi-million-dollar home. This is me doing construction on my own home. And I learned to build a home. And, you know, this is in front of my favorite place to fly kites, my favorite place to fish, and my favorite place to surf. And so, you know, digging the lava rock, because this is built on a mountain, I built my own home. And, you know, it's amazing when you use this philosophy of success. You know, all of the insulation in my house was free. You know, one of my friends called me and said, "Hey, the military just finished their construction. They're going to throw away all of this insulation that they didn't use. You want it? Come and get it." I bought marble. I have 2,000 square feet of marble in my home. I bought marble tile from a hotel construction that was completed, and they just said, "If you come and pick it up, we'll sell you the marble $1 per tile." Like, what? Of course, we picked up all of the marble. I mean, it's amazing the resource that happens when you develop a burning desire for what you want. Now, this project was quite an effort. It was something that I had to learn a lot of patience to accomplish, but it was definitely worth it. Built my $1 million home on the mountain. I can see whales from my kitchen, from my breakfast area. But then I had to pay for it. I had a huge problem. My first month's mortgage, I remember paying it. I had to take all of my savings plus my paychecks, and I could make 1 month mortgage payment. And I was thinking, man, 30 years, oh my God, I'm not doing this. So I went back to my mentor, his teachings, and I thought, what would he do? By then he had left. But I thought, well, set a goal you don't think you can achieve. I said, okay, I'm going to pay off my home in less than 2 years. I paid off my home in 1 year and 7 months complete. Now, your biggest difficulty, and maybe some of you have financial problems, your biggest problem is your greatest opportunity. And I had a huge financial problem. I needed $1 million. And I thought, well, let's think, what are some of the things I love to do? I love to play yo-yos. At the time, there was a little boom of yo-yos coming to Hawaii, and I created a system to sell yo-yos. The system was like karate. Kids would practice 10 tricks, and when they completed their 10 tricks, they became white belt. 10 more tricks, yellow belt, green belt, but eventually they became black belt. I used this system and it was so effective. Lines were there every day in Hawaii. So I brought the idea to Japan. I made $1 per yo-yo commission, hoping to sell 1 million yo-yo. That was my definite purpose in life statement, to sell 1 million yo-yos. I did not sell 1 million yo-yos in Japan. My first year, 10.5 million yo-yos in Japan. 10.5 million yo-yos. It's amazing what happens when you have a dream and you visualize your success. This is 70,000 boys, 9 to 12 years old, all buying yo-yos at one event. We sold millions of dollars of yo-yos in this event, for example. And you can see them all carrying their yo-yos. Yeah, it's amazing when you visualize your success. Philip says it this way: visualize your success before you succeed. And you take action. Failure cannot cope with persistence. So, I retired after my yo-yo business. I was 39 years old. I retired for 5 years, and then I was sick of retirement by 5 years. I guess I'm the type of person that cannot be retired. I decided to do our new skin business. My friend called me. I was coming down from a mountain. I had done 2 days of solo, which means by myself on a mountain, thinking, what is my next step in life? And after 2 days, I came down the mountain with only one idea: I'm not going to do yo-yos. And at the bottom of the mountain, my friend calls me up, Jim Hatziki from San Diego, and said, hey, have you heard of New Skin? And I was like, they're launching a new technology, he said to me. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of technology? He goes, I don't know too much about it, but listen to this phone call. That's how I got introduced to New Skin. I was driving I-5. If you know this freeway, it's a very straight and boring highway coming down from Northern California to South. And as I was driving down the highway, I listened to a recording of a New Skin presentation. At the end, I called him back. I said, is this thing real? He said, yes, it is, as far as I can tell. But talk to somebody else that knows more than me. And Nathan Ricks got on the phone with me. And that's how I got into the New Skin business. And my first person I talked to was a guy that wanted my mentorship back in the days, like 10 years before. He asked for my mentorship. He was my student, and his name was Steve Wong. And Steve Wong, of course, is a Circle of Excellence 2, and soon to be a Circle of Excellence 3 with all of us, $10 million circle. And Patty Acosta was someone I met in California, and we opened Columbia together. Patty has, and we have over 10 new 4-star platinum team elites, 4-star platinum team elites this year. I mean, really, we are growing like crazy. I think over 20 team elites in Latin America, and then in Vietnam more. So I haven't really counted this year yet, but it has been an incredible year. Why are we having such an incredible year? I think everybody during this pandemic has realized that they must create a permanent source of online income, permanent source of online income. And we have the platform to do that with our business. You know, $3 billion New Skin has invested hundreds of millions of dollars for the online platforms to go into the cloud, to do everything that we must do. And we now have a global business that can be completely done online with Zoom meetings and what we are doing. And everybody during this pandemic has realized that a business that they can do from home is a good business. It's a safe business. And, you know, a lot of people are in a lot of danger during this time. And they realize, hey, I want, you know, to protect my grandparents. I'm at home with my grandparents. I don't want to go into the world and create a problem for them. And so this is an incredible business that we have, and an opportunity that I think has become very, very clear to a lot of people. So it's been the biggest growth we've had ever this past year, and we have done it all online. It's been a great, great pleasure. And you know what? It's given me more time to work with Philip and the team as well. Last year we had many days, and this year we will do the same. So as you do this business, I want you to realize there are three things that make up this business from my point of view. Number one, the topic I've been talking about, the mindset of success. The mindset of success. You know, I just know I'm going to be successful. You must have that mindset. And we give you the tools so you can have that mindset. And mentors and teachers like Philip and the other $10 million circles that can help you have that mindset of success. What other business or what other training can you do, even if you go to university? How many of you will have 10 multimillionaires teaching you what to do? And do you think if they didn't have those results, they could teach you? No, it's not the same. So number one, you need the mindset of success. I know I'm going to be successful. The second thing you need is a system. A system. NP World, oh my God, what a system. It's a global system. It's a system that provides you with the how-tos, the training, all of the things you need for success. So we give you the top level training from masters, generation of generation. It's not even me. It's Nathan Ricks and all of my leaders right above me, 6 generations of incredible team elites above me that taught me the secret of success, those principles and the actions. But you need one other factor, the actions, the habits. And that's what I'm telling you. You do your definite main purpose in life statement every day, out loud. Listen to my words. This is not a suggestion. This is not like, you know, people listen to this, oh, that's a good idea. No, this is instructions. Instructions for your success. You must state your statement out loud twice a day in a loud, confident voice. You must memorize your self-confidence formula. Success is not free. Don't think we became successful, all of us, Circle of Excellence 3s, we became successful without effort. You have to make a great effort. But when you have a burning desire, a singleness of purpose, a single mind, you will have a flame that will drive you to success, to be at the very top. And that's what you must create. There is, no kidding, a lot of work to accomplish. But when you have a burning desire, you will do this work with joy, happiness, and love. And that is the key. And so it is that third principle, the habits of success, that you can count on NP World to give you. Those habits. It's waking up 1 hour early in the morning, doing your statement, doing your self-confidence formula, doing your exercise, drinking your water, getting primed for the day, right? Doing all of those things in the first hour before everybody else gets up. So if everybody in your area gets up at 6, get up at 5. Okay, get up 1 hour early and accomplish this. Do your top 5 list. That's something I'll teach you guys another day. But get ready to do all of these things. Oh, I got to plug in my Mac. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, so the final points I want to make today. This is my Vietnamese team. This is actually kind of like a map of the US. You can see all of the ones in the front are all $1 million circles, by the way. They're all circles, excellence one, all the ones in the front. And you can see they kind of organize, right? Florida is on the right. You know the map of the United States? I hope so. The left would be California. You notice the right is bigger than the left. That's because Dean Nguyen and my first leaders were from North Carolina, which is the East Coast, right? And you can see how they organize themselves. This is a system. You guys understand that? This is a system. So those people in the green on the right are not all part of that green team, but those are the mentors of the green team. So we don't have to, go crazy all over the place. You have a system. And that is the idea with us. I mean, this is a small idea, a concept of the US, but you have that all over the world with NP World. So you guys understand that? And you can depend on me if you have people in the US, because I do seminars every day in English. And it's very, very good. And also in Spanish. So this is how we work together. We're not, Philip and I don't make any money. I don't make a penny from this seminar. I don't have even one person, I don't think, in the group of, probably with your online system, probably a couple thousand people will get this. I don't even have one, but I'm happy to do it. And that's how it works. Because some of you will be helping my team somewhere along the world. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It's a great system. I believe that this is what the world is coming to. A mutual benefit, cooperation, and love. Help people all around the world. And do you think you feel good doing this every day? Absolutely. I want you to think what corporate life is like compared to what we are doing. I mean, this is the hardest work you get to do. I love doing it. Let's do it. Let's go help people around the world. So, people have asked me a lot, why after making millions of dollars would you do this business? It is definitely the best business I've ever done in my life. And I have done retailing, wholesaling, distribution, large-scale global distribution. I've done many things. This is the best business I've ever done. It is definitely the most rewarding because we get paid way more than money. Don't let our titles fool you. Our biggest pay is the feeling we have in our heart by helping people. I gotta say, for sure, you guys are so fortunate to be in your NP World with Philip and all of the group here. But the biggest gift of doing what I just taught you today is you can then help the people you love the most. And for me, that is people like my son, Evan. So my son, I taught him the definite purpose in life statement, the self-confidence formula. He does it every single day. And he decided that he wanted to win the world championship in yo-yos using the statement. I watched him do it in Shanghai, China, which was the world championship. He became the world champion. And after becoming the world champion, he told me, Dad, I think my next objective is to be a singer, a musician. I'm going to tell you the truth. When he said that to me, I actually asked him this question. I know this sounds stupid, but I asked him this question. Can you sing? I had never heard him sing. I'm like, can you sing? And he said, not yet. I was like, okay, go for it. You know the beautiful thing about this business? My kids can do anything they want. They don't have to get a job. They're taken care of. You know that this business is multi-generation. My kids will inherit my business. And they don't even have to work the business. I said, yeah, go for it. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, talk to the person that invited you on. And why is it multi-generational? You know, they will answer you that question. Like, what? How does that work? Well, so my son said, I'm going to be a musician. And this year he launched his first album. And he wrote one of the songs actually for his yo-yo business. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I didn't search this earlier, so I got to go search it real quick here. So I'm going to play you a little bit from his album, and this is him singing actually, and he wrote a piece for the yo-yo business. His yo-yo contest. Let me see if I can get it up.
I ain't a man with endless power. Everybody think they wanna be me, but they never wanna put the work, it ain't easy. If I wanna get a better brand, I make it easy. But it may be better if I make another EV. Put a bigger rim and mix it in with what I have. Put it all together, make the ultimate tool for one last stand. God damn, I'm pretty much done, here's one for the fans. Time to move on, cause I got bigger plans. I'ma do my dance, all I wanna ask, cheers for my last stand. Everybody think I wanna get it for my name, but it isn't that, they don't get the game. Grab my grenade, and I'ma go out with a bang for one last stand. One last stand. One last stand. It's the last stand. It's the last stand. It's the last stand. Here's my last stand.
So really, you know, the greatest gift you can give your kids is the gift of having anything they want. And I hope you guys understand this, that what I'm teaching you is how you can have anything you want. And you do it not only for yourself, because once you do it for you, you can teach it to the most important people in your world. And for most of you, that will probably be your kids and maybe your grandkids. I hope to teach my grandkids this, hope to live, you know, the beauty with this business is we we actually expect to live over 100 years old and to be young and vibrant and to have the ability to teach our grandkids the secret. You cannot teach it if you haven't done it. You must do it. So it's not even becoming a team elite. It's about learning this process and becoming a great person. So as my team elite, Dean Nguyen, says, you must become first a great student of the business. You must, that is your first objective, become a great student. And personal development and mindset is all part of this training, for sure. This is not just work this way, it's think this way. And the last 6 inches is the most difficult part of the thinking process, the one between your ears, okay? That programming of your mind, that's what I'm talking about this morning. And the second thing Dean Nguyen said is then fight for your next promotion. Fight for your next promotion. Everybody say that. I'm going to fight for my next promotion. Let's go, everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at all of you guys. Come on, ready? On your cameras, ready? Really loudly, fight for your next promotion. Okay? I'm going to fight for my next promotion. Okay? So now I want you to say what that pin title is, what that fight you're going to fight for with your hands and everything. I want you to say what it is that you're going to fight for. I'm going to fight to become a team elite. I'm going to fight for my blue diamond. I'm going to fight for my ruby executive. I'm going to fight to become a brand representative, whatever it is. Fight for your next promotion. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I gotta fight for my next promotion, okay? All right. So, all right. Oh, I love this. I look at all my friends. I see my Korean friends over there. Aloha. 안녕하세요. Oh, I love this. Isn't this a beautiful day? Look at all the screens over here. Everybody, I know so many friends around the world. And this is not even my team. How's that? That's so cool, right? People I get to influence, people I get to help around the world. Beautiful. My gosh. Anyway, Philip, thank you. Sorry we ran long, I think, because of a little technical difficulties, but I hope you guys enjoyed our seminar for today.
Okay, I see a few words, Shadi. I see
Yes.
a few words, and then I pass the time to you. Okay. Yeah, Alan, absolutely fantastic. What we learned today can apply to everything, all kind of business, relationship, everything. But if you apply to Nu Skin, and you will become type 5 in a very short time. That is what I see. Alan, I think there is not too much difference between you and Napoleon Hill. Not too much difference. Except you are younger, you are more energetic, and more handsome. Thank you very much, Alan, and I'm looking forward to see you again. I pass the time to my host, Shadi.
Hey, Philip, I'm 60 years old this year. You know that? I'm 60 years old this year.
No way.
I don't know if you consider that young. I consider it like half of my life. I'm just in the midpoint.
And you know what? You look more younger, your skin, everything,
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alan. One of the best part of Nu Skin is we never, you never can tell the age, okay, on our face, our energy. And thank you so much for the amazing speech today. And I just want to tell you one thing: your son definitely can sing. Okay, his confidence, his passion, and also I can see, from the, his eyes and everything that he do, he's so proud of you, and he is really confident for his future. That's what our, become like a parents, our mission, be by example, not just to our downline, and also to people that we love, especially our kids. And I think I saw so many second generation, they join their parents after they, do something that they want first. And finally, they start to join their parents to build a business with love in Nu Skin. I think one day you will have that, together build a business with your son. And then right now, let me introduce my mentor, okay, NP War founder, and Jasmine Circle Excellent 3. She wants to thank you, shares, her, what she think. Okay, Jasmine, can you open your mic?
Yeah, Alan, Shirley 你帮我做翻译哈。
Okay, yes.
你跟我说非常感谢他第二次来到 NP World。
Okay, Jasmine say very thank you for you second time to accept her inviting to NP World.
对，我觉得他的故事激励到很多人，让很多人变得更有信心，而且有勇气不断的去突破。
Your story really inspire a lot of people and have their courage to do their best.
当我听到你跟很多人问你说，为什么你到现在还不断的跟人家说 Nu Skin?
Okay, a lot of people ask her why you so successful already and still want to tell everyone about Nu Skin every day.
我相信很多人并不知道为什么我们成为千万还是做这件事情，因为是我们很快乐。
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand why you guys became a $10 million owner and still doing, sharing every day, because you guys very happy to doing these things that you love.
我觉得我这次非常开心，因为我们这次齐聚了5位5000万美金名人，我们共同都做一件事情，就是把如新美好的生活告诉所有的人。我觉得这个是一个非常好的一个传承。
Yeah, she's very happy to have this opportunity to invite 5 of the $10 million owner to share your guys' vision, your love, and also your passion to tell everybody about Nu Skin beauty and your lifestyle, and to share this great opportunity all over the world.
我们证明了一件事情，如新是可以帮助到很多人，不单只让自己成功，在成功之余，我们还愿意走出来帮助更多人，这就是如新的文化。
Yeah, the Nu Skin culture and the Nu Skin business is not just let yourself success only, and you have after you success, you helping people. You can helping people to build a business and the success after you do, and you allow you guys can helping people and to helping people success in this business. Sorry.
然后我觉得上天给了 Alan 一个困难，但是 Alan 把这个困难变成了一个神话。
Okay, actually, she said God gave you a difficult when you started, but this is amazing ending for you, and you make that impossible become possible.
对，然后我也知道他有很多韩国的朋友跟越南的朋友，如果他们需要我帮忙，我绝对会飞过去帮他们的。
Okay, if you need any help, I should know you have a lot of Vietnamese friends and Philippines, whatever, Asia. Okay, if you need any help from her, she will be there.
然后我觉得我非常开心，就是我们大家在这里共同做一件事情，就是我们能够让自己变得更好的人之外，我们再把这样子的一个文化再传承。所以我非常谢谢有更多的老师，也跟我们的 Alan、跟我们的 Phillips、跟我们的 Pan、跟我们的 Ray，很多的老师一起，我们都共同做这件事情，让我们把如新的美好告诉大家。Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Yes, I'm very happy to have this platform here to allow us have a lot of success leader to share the Nu Skin culture, Nu Skin beauty. And also, we invite more leaders. If you want, please join us. Okay,
wow.
Every month, every month we have a 5 days. So we want to have that special, like, like a, I think it's online school to share our vision and to helping more people can have a special, business, freedom business, and to see our legend. Okay. Yeah. Thank you,
Alan. We
Thank
are
you.
New Skin One family, Alan. Thank you, Alan, and thank you.
Yeah, let us open our video and open your mind. Maybe say thank you to Alan. Let's take a picture together, okay? Yes.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah,
yes.
We have a picture here. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you
Great
so much.
Alan. Amazing.
I think he wake up this morning at 4 o'clock for something. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I want to tell everybody that my son is on Netflix right now. So you can get it in every language. We are the champions on Netflix. So you guys can see the...
That's great.
Yeah, you guys anyway.
Let's have a picture with the type 5, okay? Type 5.
Let's have a type 5.
Yes.
Become a type 5 people.
Type 5 lifestyle, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Philip and the Ray, all the leaders. Thank you so much. Lead by example. That is New Skin Culture. Welcome everyone to join us, and you will meet amazing your future here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
谢谢大家，谢谢我们丽瑶蓝钻，谢谢。
Turn on your camera. I want to look at you, and let's go take a photo together.
Definitely, we will soon. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye bye. 谢谢大家，拜拜。
See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another leader. Okay, we have another, very great speech. And let's have do we have a video for it for tomorrow?
Yeah, 谢谢，拜拜。
美好的事情的改变，而改变自己的命运。我觉得我最大的改变就是，我开始懂得坚持这件事情。
非常感谢New Skin啊，
做如新非常好，就没有看过那个坚持到最后没成功的。现在就下一个决定，要来提升自己跟家人的生活。
Tomorrow, same time, same channel, we are here, okay? Ray Lee also is $10 million owner, my mentor, and he will be here and share his vision and his story. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you, Shadi. Thank you, Ray.